What is up, guys? Fresh Powder here, but you can call me Daniel. And today I am joined by a special guest, even though you probably won't be able to see him, Snakestaffmagic.
Hello.
Yep. Now, today we're going to be doing something a little different than reacting, even though that's kind of what this video is technically, but today we're going to be doing our own personal commentary on a well-known British Christmas short. Welcome to Father Christmas, being narrated by me and Snakestaffmagic.
Yeah, I would like to say this. Hopefully, this time we both react to something goes better than the last time we both reacted to something, right?
Yeah. Now, we want to point out we are not the first people to do a commentary over an already existing short. Little known YouTuber Masterath himself has done his own narration over The Snowman. However, to be a little different, we're going to be family friendly because there are a few sweary Marys in that one.
Hey,
Yeah.
I have to say, based on that, have you seen this before?
Oh, yeah, tons of times, but we'll save that for when we are actually into it.
Because this is the first time I've seen it.
Hmm.
So,
Well,
so
I'm just about to warn our audience here. For those of you who want to watch this short in peace, look away now, because we're probably going to be talking over this 26-minute spectacular. And like Masterath says, we really don't want any hate comments saying, please be quiet, we're trying to watch it, because that's our warning to you.
yeah. So from my point of view, this is going to be a blind commentary. So if I start desperately clawing to try and make jokes about it, don't blame me because
Alright.
I haven't seen it before.
So,
But,
yeah, we might go a bit. Well, we'll see how things go. So, yeah, Merry Christmas. Welcome to Father Christmas. On go, Dudley. We're going to play it. 3, 2, 1, go. So, yeah, this short was originally broadcast on Christmas Eve 1991. That was 6 years before I was born, folks. 6 years.
that's the year before I was born.
So, yep, Father Christmas and his just 2 reindeer, which is a little disappointing.
Classic animation.
Yep. Yep.
Also talking.
So, yeah.
I didn't expect talking.
So, yeah, because The Snowman famously is a silent short. So, yeah. This is meant to be a more down-to-earth, relatable version of Santa or Father Christmas. But as a kid, this sort of ruins the magic a little bit because we expect 8 reindeer. Instead, there's only 2. We expect a workshop, but no, he just lives up the street from you.
I'm getting some wholesome vibes out of it. Do you remember the days when you used to put a whole fish in the cat saucer for the cat? Like,
Yeah, because he never misses the pets either.
Santa has 4 toes on each foot, apparently.
Also, guys, spoiler alert here, the word bloomin' is said 76 times throughout this whole short. So yeah, just in case you're wanting to keep count. Yep. So, apparently, in the American dub of this short, apparently he's voiced by some guy I've never heard of, and instead of saying bloomin', he just says Mary, which might get a little confusing for those of you who haven't seen the original dub. So yeah, basically, Father Christmas, he's just said, I have every right to complain about this job because I'm the only one who does it. And that flower is sentient for some reason. We're never going to bring that up again.
It just turned into Cuphead.
Oh god, Cagney Carnation.
Or Flurry. Oh god. I have to say, this obviously is a new experience for us.
Yeah.
I can hear yours split second before mine.
Yeah.
But it's not cheap.
And also, for those of you who wanted to see Santa's butt, there you go. Because that's what you want to remember at Christmas, right? Santa's butt cheeks.
See, I figured that was the reason we weren't watching The Snowman, but no, apparently not, because it's in this.
Well, I wanted to be a little different than Master F's one video that one year, so here we go. So yeah, apparently the book was first published in 1973, I think, so that's quite a while.
I do have an appreciation for hand-drawn animation over nowadays animation. Like, I mean, it always seems to look better. Like, I mean, it's better for the environment now that we're not on paper anymore, but some of the old stuff, like the Beatrix Potter books animated, look amazing. I can't get enough of it.
Yep. So yeah, in case you were curious, basically, Father Christmas, he's decided to go on vacation and get a break from Christmas and his job. And yeah, he's basically converting his sleigh into a camper van.
It looks like he's making the rocket from A Grand Day Out. It looks like this is exactly the same.
Yeah. Apparently everything that's made in Britain has to be painted orange.
I think if you really quickly press pause and play, Dan, it would be in sync. Just a technical thing there. But,
That's the best I'm gonna do, so...
sure.
And, of course, when you go on holiday, you need to leave your pets with someone, but this seems like the crueler option. I mean, it's implied that he has relatives, but really, why a kennel of all places?
That looks so depressing.
I know. Yeah. Every time we go on holiday and Oscar isn't there, he's always at a relative's house. So yeah, he's in France now.
He's growing another toe.
Yep. Tabac. What? Never seen a bearded man in a white shirt before? Racist. Yep, just wear the most default French thing. No one will think you're strange.
Monsieur? Merci, me old mate. Right. I am going to have a bash at everything going.
So, what is it about animated food that just looks so much better than real life?
Who's Dad? It's just Frozen 523.
Yep, there's no chips with this, Santa. You're gonna have to eat it as it comes. Never tried lobster, but I've been meaning to try and get into it.
Oh, I've had lobster at Christmas. It tastes amazing.
I've been trying to get into shrimp cocktails, but I don't know, I guess I want to get into it, but there's just something holding me back.
Oh, here's the thing. I had langoustines, and they're not very nice. Prawns and shrimp, crab, and lobster all taste different. So, I like crab, but lobster tastes very nice. But
So, yeah, he's just taking advantage of the wine, and he's suffering for it.
oh, just back in the days when people could get drunk, could put things in these shows.
And we got this nightmare-inducing scene. Something I'll never know because I don't want to get into drinking.
I always found it interesting how they have these orange noses. What is this?
Proper toilets for a start.
Yeah, the struggles of living in the middle of nowhere. Yeah, another thing I associate with Christmas, Santa getting diarrhea. Oh my god, he's gone so fast he's creating an after image.
Is this the campsite that you and your dad stayed at, Dan?
No, this isn't the one where where it got flooded and a duck was swimming around the tent. Uh-oh, they're beginning to suspect you. Yeah, the red nose, Dudley, you were saying, apparently the red nose and cheeks it's either got to do with alcohol or
Of course.
being in the cold.
The best water in the world.
I think it has to do with the cold because the humans and the snowman have the same thing.
Yeah.
It's the style, isn't it?
So yep, now he's in Scotland,
Hmm.
and there's a seal.
Morning. Go.
So yeah, as a Scottish person myself, this is a familiar sight. Up, and I see a cameo there from another Raymond Briggs project, When the Wind Blows, that one guy at the table. So yeah, Scotland's famous for whiskey, as this short says. There's always someone playing a bagpipe in a town.
I like where these things that like they took this a storybook and they animated the scenes from the pages.
Yeah,
I imagine this would be what they'd look like.
so yep, the aftermath of another hangover.
Those are some big haggis.
By the way, folks, if you don't live in the UK, never do this. Never jump into the water, because it is freaking freezing. Oh, okay, wait, what? What kind of shark would that have been? Seriously, what kind of shark would that have been in a freshwater loch?
Well, bull sharks are freshwater. You can find bull sharks in the Amazon. So maybe it was a stray bull shark for some reason.
So yep, now he's in another location entirely. He's in Las Vegas. So yeah,
Because of the little difference between our things, you said he's in Las Vegas, and then he went, "Of course, Las Vegas." Afterwards,
well, it's the sink. We're gonna have to get used to that. So yeah, this is what it's like to live in America. Breakfast in bed every day.
why did Father Christmas book a double room?
Because he has the money for it, apparently.
But two beds, that doesn't make sense. Yes.
Apparently in Disneyland, they only have hotels that are either one bed or two beds per suite, so that's going to be a bit of a problem when we book it once the whole lockdown's over. So yeah, just a... Oh, never mind. I was about to say where's everything else, but... Oh, I'm lagging here.
Well, he's eating a steak on my end at the moment. Steak and chips.
Yeah.
Back when portions were huge.
Mhm.
I thought you were going to say the two beds were for the two deer. But maybe that's why he booked.
Right, I'm gonna have to actually stop there. Pause quick. Minor inconvenience there, guys. Make sure you paused it. We're at 10:50 in this video that we've linked in the description. So back to the short. On go. 3, 2, 1, go. So yeah,
Nice.
you never see Santa wearing a monocle. That's a first for everything.
Santa smoking a cigar.
Well, I mean, so did every old man back in like the 50s or 40s or whatever.
His image has changed over the years.
Yeah.
Too blooming right, mate. Let the blooming world play with.
So yeah, the struggles of living in LA, you waste your money away remarkably fast. That's a familiar sight. Just the old person sleeping through whatever's on. I'm sure that happens.
So if you go to somewhere like Las Vegas, right, where do you keep, let's say you rode in on a horse, or in this case if you had your two deer with you, where are there places to keep them? I mean, I guess there are places for show horses and things.
Yeah.
But
So, I don't know, I guess you've got caravan park and car park and everything. So, I guess you can find space for them. So, yep, he's being suspected. Yep. None of your business, son. So, yep, he has to hightail it out of there. So yeah, off to Britain, where everything is just okay. And that's great. You know, another thing I need to point out is, don't your neighbours know who you are? I mean, you've got flying reindeer, you just casually fly in with no consequences.
Maybe I just used to him being there.
And he's going out in what appears to be a dressing gown. But there we go, he's got his pets home with him again. Uh-oh, the letters. So yeah. Oh my god, is that Mrs. Claus on the wall?
My first thought was that it was like his mother or something for some reason.
Well, yeah, you've got a lot of names, Santa. I don't think anybody really calls you Father Christmas anymore. It's
I
just...
feel bad for saying it earlier now. His teeth are in the glass.
Yeah, just what you expect from Santa. Again. Yep. There's a lot of letters from around the world, and he has to read every single one of them. It's like the YouTube comment section.
So this is interesting. So we're on about 14:10 in the video, and I thought the whole bit short was going to be about Santa going on holiday, but it's just the first half. So now we're getting into the nitty gritty of what he does when he's not doing that. I guess.
Yeah, basically it's the year in the life of Santa.
Or is it he went on holiday and now he's seeing the repercussions of it, and he's got to try and catch up with all the stuff?
I guess so, yeah. Yep. I'm guessing all of them are from Asia. There's a lot of people in Asia.
This is why Santa doesn't get to go on holiday, people, because you send the letter the day after Christmas.
Jeez. Yeah. Yep. He doesn't even own his own suit. He needs to rent it. Yeah. Santa being rude to women. Just what you expect from the jolly old elf himself. So yeah, if Mrs. Claus isn't in the picture, then this is a really frightening image. It's the cat. It's his job to do that. It's his job to lie on top of you. So yep, it's Christmas Eve. It's time to get busy. Yeah, Santa on the toilet. Again, what I expect from Christmas. Apparently, that scene of Santa sitting on the toilet got a few complaints from Americans.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Oh, stop showing his buttocks, for God's sake. There's children watching this.
What's the thing? Back in the day when you watched stuff like this, when you were a child, you probably just laughed it off, right? Like, oh, that's funny. But it's only the people who are our age or older start to get like, oh, should they be showing this here? When you think back to an innocent time when no one minded.
Yeah. But either way, he's in full garb now, ready for his annual Christmas Eve trip. And cue the crayons that make up the background.
If you hear a helicopter, it's because there's one flying over my paper.
Yeah. So we better talk over this song, just to be safe from copyright. But yeah, apparently a lot of the landscapes, like the wide sweeping shots of the landscapes, are all drawn using crayons, which is, it's a really fascinating look. You can definitely see it in walking in the air from the snowman, but anytime you see a sweeping shot of the landscape, it's likely done in crayons. So
It's impressive what you can do with like art back in the days with the backgrounds. Oh, he has a headlight on the front there. Wait,
yeah,
if he has a headlight on the front of his, okay, now I can definitely see the snowman. But if he's got a headlight on the front, then why does he need Rudolph?
there is no Rudolph. It's just Dasher and Dancer, apparently.
Yeah, but I watched it. I was thinking just now how it seems like this was a prequel. Like this was before he got 8 here. He's got 2 at the moment.
Yeah. Yeah. You don't want to be drinking and flying, Santa. Not tonight.
In Scotland, in this, they have haggis that are bigger than footballs, but they have Christmas puddings that are pitch.
Yeah. So yeah, you would never get animated scenes like this nowadays because everything is all CGI. Like, I think the only 2D animated film that's coming out this year is like Wolf Walkers, which I'm really hoping to see at some point.
Well, it's interesting because, like, you think how 2D animation has come over the years. Like, some of the older stuff looks great and you appreciate it, but then some things look better. Like, say, Steven Universe. Steven Universe isn't hand drawn, and I still need to watch more of it. But it's crisp and it's clean, and the bright colours work.
Yeah.
Like so, it's dependent.
Uh-oh, he's walked in on a costume party. And yet the parents know. That's a bit risky, going straight into the bedroom. But yet again, there is a reason why they say he sees you when you're sleeping. Yep. Even Santa takes time off to enjoy his lunch during his work shift. And there we have the cliffs of Dover, apparently. And here's your caravan, Dudley. And he's using it.
It's not quite as small as that.
Let's just hope he doesn't use a tin opener to open yours up, like he just did there.
My boiler has a small ship beyond.
So, yep. Risky place to put whiskey bottle, but...
That's really weird. That igloo doesn't have a fresh powder wanted poster on the side of it.
In jokes, yes. Oh, and speaking of which, we have this crossover scene. Recognize this little party?
Yes, definitely. Oh, there's the boy.
Yep. James is his name. In case you didn't know that.
Oh, yeah, I'd forgotten, but because my dad's called James, I always noticed that when I was watching it.
So yeah, what I don't understand about this scene is, does this take place during the original Snowman or after?
Oh, it's clearly during the original, because otherwise it's not like James goes there every year, right?
Well, the thing is, if you listen to Santa's conversation here, it's like, it's good to see you again. And your snowman. So,
Oh. Oh.
So yeah, that's a little bit of a confusion there. Maybe it's just one of those scenarios where they're just adding more to the story and this just wasn't included.
Well, I mean, this kind of means the boy did get to see the snowman again, and the sad ending is nullified.
Yeah.
In a good way.
But what's this? Oh no, he forgot to deliver 2 of them.
There's one for James and one for him.
Well.
Oh.
Yep.
Come on, my dears. I like
Oh,
that.
there was a narrow miss there. He nearly crashed into the trees. So I like the diversity with the snowmen and their noses. Like, the signature The Snowman apparently just has an orange for a nose instead of a carrot, which is an interesting design choice. So yep, he's in London. 6 o'clock, cutting it really close. Past Nelson's column. Yep. The soldiers know it's him.
BFG jumps out the way. Oh, sorry, don't laugh at it.
Yep, wrong story. Hello, Milkman. I love how the adults are just nonchalant about him. Like, yep, you're like the mailman and the milkman are just having a chat. Like, hey, you're here
Yes.
early.
Because they don't realise it's Santa, do they? Like, they think he's in costume and things like that.
Yeah.
I guess. Like,
Yes, we do, Santa. Yes. So yeah, like I said, yeah, nobody's perfect, but we want Santa to be perfect. That's what I'm saying. That's why I'm saying this short might be a little disappointing for children because they expect a toy factory and oh thank God that boat's there. Thank God we didn't have to see what was underneath. That's not something I want to see from Father Christmas at all, above all else.
it's interesting because, like, I mean, kids would think, oh, Santa's a grumpy fellow sometimes, but he has a heart of gold. That's probably how they look at this.
Mm-hmm.
But this isn't the vision we think of when we think of Santa.
Yep. Hey, socks can come in handy. I'd be happy to receive a good pair of Christmas socks. You need them in winter. And he's on.
Clothes for Christmas, Dan. I never saw you as that sort of person.
Well, as you get older, you needs and wants change, and quite frankly, all Santa's happy to get is that brandy there.
This is what this has all been about, isn't it? You've been sponsored to do socks, and you're the one who makes it snow because you're fresh powder.
Well, it depends because global warming is becoming a bit of an issue, but I do my best to create enough snowstorms. But there we go. He's fallen asleep before everyone else wakes up, and that brings us to a close.
Notice how Santa has a snowman to the right of the house, which looks like the one from the snowman. So,
Yep. More Raymond Briggs references. Because when you're a little known animator and storyteller, you try to fill the screen with as many obscure references to your other media as much as possible. I mean, I do admit I do the same myself for my videos. So yeah, that was Father Christmas. What did you think of that, Dudley?
it was good. I wouldn't mind rewatching it again, but obviously I'm watching it now as a 28-year-old and not obviously the snowman's my childhood, so if I was going to put one on, I'd probably put the snowman on.
Yeah.
Not
Yes.
so many butts wobbling around in that one.
Yeah, we had more than enough Santa butts to satisfy all of you online. So, yeah, that's just about the video over, so I think we'll leave it there. So, stay fresh, Merry Christmas, guys, bye-bye!